personalized advertising package to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at world1development.com. You can also reach us on social media at world1development.
Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry, Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
Alarm off, cat along, turn this up, sun peeking through the sun, be already here, hand, bring your coffee over here, down low, how we do, wake up, with news you can use. Community wake up on the shows, and Damali, on the news you can use right here, right now, with it in your lifestyle. Community wake up morning show.
Good morning, and we are back like we never left. Welcome to the Community Wake Up Show with Charles and Damali. I am Miss Damali.
And I am Charles.
And we're here to deliver news you can use, culture, and conversation that moves the community forward each and every morning.
Today, our theme is organization. We will be providing listeners with valuable information about our theme and what it means to community. And the goal is to inform, empower, and to connect community every single day. Hey, good morning. It is Taco Tuesday. Welcome to the show. It's a little rainy outside here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but it is 72 degrees, 3 minutes after the hour. We appreciate y'all locking in with us on NYCU.FM radio station. Some of y'all are tuned in locally because we're syndicated right here on KBOB 89.9 FM, where we get to tell our story our way. Shout out to Uncle Bobby B over there. And remember, the Juice Radio Show, I'm seeing them youth walk around, but if you got a youth that's in high school, they can join the Juice Radio Show, a high school program where we allow young people to impact their local community. They also get to travel and be exposed to cities like Atlanta, Washington, D.C., Memphis, Tennessee, and even get a chance to go to places like Africa every now and then. So go see Uncle Bobby over there at 1216 North Lansing Avenue, Suite D. Uncle Bobby E. Gonna be in the place to be. I'm rapping this morning. Anyway, you also locked in on YouTube, the official World One Development news that you can use right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street on Greenwood. Damali, it's been a lot going on. The Cox cable people is off the cable lines. Finally, we back live in studio. How you been? How you feeling? What's up this morning?
Listen, y'all just don't know how amped up. You know, it was probably my fault because I was crashing out just a little bit. So they were probably like, you know what, we ain't fixing food with her and her attitude today. Let's just pull the whole cable system out.
Hold her
the
back.
Internet out. Let's just pull it out. But no, today's a good day. You know, so I'm back and I'm ready to go. Except I don't know who ordered this rain. I don't know. It was doing too much. I'm like, it's thundering and lightning. I was scared driving. I'm like, what's going on? Water sitting all on the roadway. I'm like, whoa.
Girl, here's the thing. This is the thing about Oklahoma. How about, I didn't even think it was even supposed to rain.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, where did it come from?
That's the thing about Tulsa, Oklahoma, just Oklahoma in general. I guess because we're in the Midwest, anything will blow up in this bad boy.
Can happen at any time.
I know I came out and I'm like, well, I guess it did. But I was sleeping hard because we've had probably Damali, for the Community Wake Up Morning Show. We took multiple road trips. We hosted many events. We've been outside at the rally. We was outside at Legacy Fest. I mean, it's been a lot going on in our world. May graduations. We've been all over the place, Damali.
Man.
Boy, what a May that we have. But here's the thing. Mm-hmm. You can't fake showing up.
That part.
And you can't fake pulling up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, just like that. But I am awfully excited to be back in here. Sorry that we missed you guys on yesterday, but like we said, Cox Cable shut down everything. They said, we gonna text you when we ready.
They sure did. At 5 o'clock this morning, that's when they text me.
And said, we ready. Because
Damali, like, thank God.
Damali was on the corner of 36 and Peoria saying, King Kong ain't got nothing on me. I'm gonna put cases on all you Cox communication. I'm gonna leave it right there. Right. So they said, everybody else probably still don't have no cable, but the way Damali was turning flips, walking around aggressively saying, look, we got people that tune in local,
every
national,
day.
And international. There's been a lot of stuff going on. And we've been telling them, no matter when you can't find nothing nowhere, you can find us. And now you got them searching. But you did do a live video yesterday. I did do
a live video, and I did show you evidence.
Oh, yeah.
The people down there that was up on the pole. So, yeah, they were down there all day. I talked to the daycare lady and next door, and she said that they didn't have no phone service, no nothing all day yesterday. Yeah. So, yeah, it just made it impossible for us to do our show. But thank God we are here. We are live and direct. So actually what's going to happen today is you're going to get yesterday's show because it was so much happening that we got to give you this information, so we're going to figure it out. We're going to infuse the rest of it into today's show.
You do yesterday's show. I'm going to do today's show. Today's show with Charles Hopper, tomorrow's, and yesterday's show with Damali. We're going to cover it all. So if it was something we didn't, because like Damali said, we didn't want her to crash out on a Monday. But we will just talk about all things that went on over the weekend. We'll talk about people who was outside. Fantasia's shoes are still on Greenwood.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
They locked in. You can't touch them. I mean, it's a whole lot, Damali. So I'm extremely excited. If you tune in, we got a lot of people on already. We're going to come to the live here shortly. But if you don't mind sharing this video, we got a lot of business that's being handled as well. So, Damali, what you want to do? Get the affirmation, just kind of woo-size down a little bit and kind of get to this thing.
I think let's just talk about a couple things that happened over the weekend, and then we'll do the affirmation. So over the weekend, this past weekend, Route 66 Capitol Cruise.
My goodness.
Now, let me tell y'all something about your girl. Your girl loves old school cars, and I love motorcycles. Yeah. Those are just two of my absolute favorite, things in the whole world. And so, being able to witness a portion of this Route 66 Capitol Cruise was amazing. So I don't know if you guys know, but in this year is the 100th anniversary of Route 66. Right. Route 66 goes from California all the way to the Midwest. I mean, it's just
it's a route.
Yeah, it is a route. And so people used to cruise that back in the day. People would cruise Route 66, and so it's just kind of become an icon. For those of you who don't know, most of you already know what Route 66 is, but what happened over this past weekend is over 5,000 people registered for the 100 years of iconic highway.
How many people?
5,000.
Hey, let me tell you something, Damali, that I didn't realize about Tulsa, Oklahoma. When Tulsa do it, they do it bigger than everybody around the country. This your city. You know what I mean? Because you think California, New York, and Houston, all these big cities. Yeah. But when Tulsa decides to do something, why do y'all shut everybody down?
Listen, because this is the thing. People always say that there's nothing going on because we're in the Midwest and we don't know what's happening. We got our own thing going on. Okay. So this is one of our own things. And so I actually did a live video because I caught a piece of the parade. They did. So what they were trying to do was to break the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest cruise with the most cars in the world. And guess what? We did break the record.
Right.
So want to get that straight. Tulsa, Oklahoma is now in the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest cruise ever.
We got
that. But we had visitors from Canada and France and all across the United States. There were a total of 3,596 cars.
Oh my goodness.
Now I know what you're saying. You said 5,000 people registered, but only 3,596 cars were actually captured.
Right.
Well, that's because there were some deductions. So some people entered their cars, but because they were not considered classic or old school or whatever, then they got deductions. And so that's where you see the account. That's what the difference is in the discrepancy.
Well, people like me got a 10-speed, and then I got
that don't count.
And I drew because I just want to be a part of the family.
Nope.
Don't hate on me. So I just got a 10-speed. I drew out the box and laid it. It looked like it was a low rider that was old school, but they caught me.
They'll pull you on through.
They flagged me. They flagged me.
They're like, nope.
They flagged me and get your 10-speed out of here. You done got this big old box and act like I just drew a box, Damali.
Right.
You know what I mean? Had my old 6'3" Chevy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But they wasn't for that.
Yeah.
You know.
So we ended up, we are now in Guinness Book of World Records. So congratulations, Tulsa. Congratulations to everybody who put on the Route 66 events over the weekend. I mean, there were so many people and I was having a ball, honey. I saw like a pink Cadillac. When I say it was cleaner than clean. But there was so many cars out there that I was just having a blast.
So for you to go back to back with, you had the rally just a few weeks ago,
with
all of the bikes from all over the country, all over, and now to come right behind
with the cars
with the car. Now for me, here's the thing, Damali. Believe it or not, I love clean bikes, and I definitely love some old school cars. But the reason I don't think I have neither, and I don't know about you, is something about the coolness. You know, when you got a super clean bike and a super clean car, at this point, you really got to retire.
Right.
Because it brings it the way, you don't even put your hat on.
Right.
Right. Because that you go from a baseball cap to a Kango.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Right. So that's the reason why I don't have no old. So, you know, when you see the old school pull up somewhere, then you know.
Right.
Brother, because it's just a calm and a cool. All them brothers that was riding, I'm like, brother, are you even real? Sister, with some sisters too. Sister, are you even real? But let me tell you something. It was a sight to see.
It was.
In Tulsa,
traffic
Oklahoma.
Was blocked up for miles. But they didn't care. And if you go back and look at my live video, people are getting out. They talking, hey, man, how you doing? I got some coffee. You got some coffee? You know, they just having a good old time. So I just had a blast, you know,
and remember
watching
too,
them.
When you see people in clean cars,
Yeah.
they don't wave. They nod.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about? See, it was a whole different vibe going. When you go by people, you want to wave. They not going to wave.
Right.
They look, they going and you're going to know who is who.
Right.
When they do this, check this out.
Yeah.
Then who is that?
What up?
Look, Damali, when they do this, up is us.
Yeah.
Down is,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about, Damali. I'm not going to say it, but
Yeah.
that's how you know
Yeah.
with the coolness. But anyway,
Exactly.
hey, I'm still riding off that vibe,
Yeah.
to be honest.
So that was awesome. That was one of the things that happened over the weekend. And then we had the Black Wall Street Legacy Festival 2026 was in full effect.
Yeah.
Remember, we told y'all it started on Monday. No,
Right.
was that
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Started on Tuesday.
Benjamin Crump came through, and then he launched a financial situation with the LL Cool J. So we got a hookup and a partnership, a little something coming with the Wake Up. We ain't gonna say everything yet, but Benjamin Crump, which you know he is what you call him, Attorney General of the United States for us.
Of the black people.
Of the black, he's the Attorney General for us. If you don't know, just look up Ben Crump on anything, he gonna pop up.
Yeah.
But then also check him out. Him and LL is launching a huge wealth deal for us, and we're gonna have to jump into that as well.
Absolutely. But if you miss Legacy Fest, please do yourself a favor and go to, after the show,
Not now.
go to World One Development's Facebook page, because when I tell you the turn up was real, the turn up was real. We had a blast. I'm telling you.
Let me ask you this, Damali. So we had the Dr. Tiffany Crutcher in here this time last week.
And
what did she tell everybody about the Legacy Fest? What did she say was about to go down?
Listen, she said y'all wasn't going to be ready. It was a whole lot of things that were going to be happening. And she did not disappoint.
And what I got to love about her in the midst of her business, because she's left here and had to catch a flight, right? But she came here and gave a detailed play-by-play of how she built it all the way up to the shoes being off.
Right.
And so if you missed it, let me tell you something. Go and stay in the house the rest of the summer because you can't allow this to come into your space free 99.
Yeah.
In some way, somehow, you was at home eating bun buns and just missed Legacy Fest. Bun buns. You had to be doing something. You couldn't get out your house shoes.
Right.
Because you don't get opportunities like this all. And now I know sometimes you say, well, stuff going on and the YN's going to be looking for me and all that kind of stuff.
We're going to talk about that too.
We're going to talk, but she said she had some for them. Mm-hmm. She had stuff all set up. Mm-hmm. But anyway, Damali, so as you had to recap it for yourself starting on Tuesday with being, because you was at everything. I didn't see nothing but Damali teeth with shades on, with the hair freshly done all weekend. Right. So how was this your personal experience with it?
Listen, I had an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Down on Greenwood, visiting with vendors, talking with them about, their products that they had for sale and all of that. But I'm going to tell you, when it was time for that stage to get crump,
it was crump.
The stage got crump.
Right.
Let me tell you, the legacy and lyrics with the Divine Nine.
Ooh.
Baby.
Ooh.
Baby.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Now, some of them needed to practice a little bit. I'm going to say that. And y'all know who you are because I told it to your face. So don't get upset when I'm saying it on the live because y'all know I told you. But the whole concept and everything was great. And it was great to get the crowd engaged because that's what it was designed for.
Right.
It was designed for the Divine Nine to come out and participate. But also to engage the crowd and get everybody involved.
Right.
So it was a blast. We had a great time. Everybody did good. The Sigmas killed it.
The Sigmas. Hey.
The Sigmas are blue and white represented up in here.
You can never, you got to go see. We was live the whole time. Don't go now because I know some of y'all can't wait to be impatient. Slow down. But after the show, you just go and stroll back to Tuesday and you can get a recap of pretty much everything. Now, we didn't get a chance to do the walk. We didn't get it. Was so much going on simultaneously.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we posted everything. So you'll get a chance to even kind of catch those clips. So shout out to our people that do the historical tours. Mm-hmm. Shout out to like Chief and Cody and all of them. We just seen so many tours. It was a lot going on because some people was coming from out of state and they wanted to get the historical perspective. There was a lot of breakout sessions. There was galas going on. It was all kind of stuff. It was just a whole vibe. You know what I mean?
It was a total whole vibe. And then we had the Turnpike Battle.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I call it. That ain't what they called it. They called it the head-to-head battle, but I called it the Turnpike Battle. So we had Oklahoma City versus Cooley High versus our very own Kobe Jordan.
Right.
And so it was awesome. And so they didn't really do it as a versus because this is a family-friendly,
affair.
Not really competition.
Right.
But they were blowing.
Man.
When I say blowing,
man.
Whew,
yeah.
I mean, blowing. So we got all of that on the live as well. So you guys need to go back and check that out. It was really great.
Cooley High was off the chain.
He was.
I had never seen him before.
Me either.
You know what I'm talking about? Because here's the thing that I really like about him. Shout out to OKC.
Yes.
So if he was coming down to represent y'all, he represents y'all very, very well.
He did.
The brother had great energy.
Yes.
Great stage presence. He forced you to engage.
Exactly.
And when he hit that mic and started singing,
I was like, wait a minute, we got a battle here.
See, we know about Kobe Jordan.
So Kobe was funny because when he started singing, Kobe said, "Oh, okay, I see you."
You sang.
So then when she started singing, he was like, "Oh, so you ain't playing no games either." It was really funny because I don't think either one of them thought somebody was going to be playing around.
Right.
But when they actually hit them notes, you're like, "Whoa, okay, we see what's happening." So it was fun. We had a really good time. They did a great job. Of course, there was no winner declared because it was a friendly battle.
I think they need to just do an album or something together. I mean, if they just kind of ad-lib that thing, which I could tell they did.
They did.
Did it in real time for us. And thank them both because they really entertained us, showed us a high level of talent, and we had just an amazing time with it.
And I'll just say this, 105.3 radio station. We had AB and tell me, Oh my gosh, her name just escaped my mind. But anyway, one of the radio DJs, she did a great job.
About Tikwa?
Tikwa, thank you.
Yeah, what you talking about? I didn't know who you were thinking about because you was kind of rolling in.
Exactly. Yeah, it just lost
your favorite girl, Tikwa.
Yeah, your favorite girl, Tikwa.
And AB.
She did a phenomenal job. They did a great job, hosting the event and getting the people on stage and getting people to engage. Shout out to them for just doing it. And that's what I'm saying. We got to be in the spirit of working together instead of always being in competition with
each other. It's on too, because when Allie is behind the scenes,
Allie Shaw,
let me tell you something. So Allie is kind of like grandma cooking in the kitchen.
All right.
You smell it, you can taste it almost in the air, and she's somewhere back there.
Right.
So you go back there, she's smiling.
Yeah.
But this sister has a level of excellence about her.
Yes.
That is second to none. So shout out to K-Jams and that whole squad. I seen BJ out there.
Yeah, I saw BJ.
Saw Willie Will out there. I didn't see my boy Ron out there.
I didn't see Ron, but Kenyatta was there.
Yada, Yada had them wings.
He
wings and things.
He was eating.
He had them wings. I said, man, give me one of the wings there. Watch out, player. Now, I like you, but I don't like you enough to give you a wing, player.
Yes.
But nevertheless, they did just an amazing job with their role in it. And like Damali said, that's collaboration over competition because look, when one person win, we all win.
That part.
Bottom line.
And then shout out to all of our elected officials. All of the elected officials were out there. I really like that when the Qs were up doing their battle, or I guess their karaoke, then Ron came out, State Representative Ron and his little girl. I thought that was so cute.
That was cool.
That was really cute. And she's looking like, who's all these people?
Right.
know, so that was really cute. But then, Fantasia.
Ooh.
All I can say is if she don't never come back to Tulsa, Oklahoma, to home of Greenwood, listen, she left it all on the stage. When I say she killed it, listen, I knew, first of all, I've seen Fantasia in concert before. Right. So I kind of knew what to expect. But see, she ain't never been to Tulsa. So this was her first showing in Tulsa. So I was like, oh, yeah, she fits to come and kill us. So when I saw them come with the push broom to clean off the stage, I said, oh, yeah, it's about to go down. It's about to go down.
And the thing about it, she had been on tour.
Yeah.
And she intentionally made this her last stop. Can you imagine? Think about Fantasia. Imagine the energy when she's already thinking, I've never been to Tulsa, and I'm making my last stop on this tour. Legacy Fest, so I can come out there and take off my shoes and go crazy on Black Wall Street.
And crazy she did go. When I tell you that sister came and was taking out all the stops. I mean, she put on a concert. My daughter cracked me up. She put up a Facebook post and she said, dang, I just feel like we should have took up a collection or something, a collection plate. She said, because Fantasia did so good, we should have paid for that. That shouldn't have been a free concert.
Right.
I am cracking up. But it was, she did a phenomenal
Let me
job,
tell you
hands
something.
down.
Everybody's not a fan of everybody.
Yes.
But you would have became a fan of Fantasia. If you just like, man, I don't really, rock. What? If you'd have been there, you'd have been like, can I get your autograph? Where you going next? What's going on? Because let me tell you something. We've been to a lot of concerts. We always outside. And let me tell you something.
Yes.
Man, Fantasia might have put on like the best concert I've ever seen.
Fantasia,
and that's saying a lot because y'all know we outside. Nothing against nobody. The one person that I can say matches that energy, because I'm talking about energy because the gift and talent is there. We ain't even got to talk about that. We ain't got to talk. She's American Idol winner. She Grammy Award, all of that. All the accolades is there. But when I talk about the energy and the spirit and what she brought to the table, other than Charlie Wilson, because if you haven't never seen the Charlie Wilson show, he brings that energy. So to me, that's 1 and 1 right there.
Yeah.
But and you know what? Another thing, Damali, and I was happy to see this. Fantasia been through some things.
Oh yeah.
If you follow her career, she's just really been in some dark times, like suicidal times, if you don't know. And what I loved about seeing her on stage is you can tell when a sister is free. a lot of sisters be going through a lot of things right now, Damali.
Right.
A lot of stuff all over the place. But
Right.
but it's good to see a sister that you can tell is free, that's in her zone and doing her thing. And she got that and she brought that to the stage.
Right.
And I was just really excited. Not just she just performed, because she could do good with the talent regardless.
Right.
But you could tell in her spirit she's in a good spot in life. Things was going good. And she was extremely happy and honored to be. She was giving kids high fives and throwing
just
stuff
having
and
a great time.
Yeah, at first you're like, stay away from the stage, but them little girls were singing so hard.
They were.
Boy,
Community showed up. And one of the things I did love is there was a little girl in the audience that they were saying she could sing or whatever.
Yeah.
And so she was like, bring her up.
Bring on up here then.
And so they were like, crowd surfing this little girl up to the front to get her up there to the stage.
Right.
Got her up on the stage. And so Fantasia was like, okay, so can you sing? She was like, yeah. She said, okay, now if I give you the mic, you gonna have to bring it. She was like, yeah. And I mean,
She's
this
ready.
girl is like, what do you think? She maybe was 10.
Maybe 10.
Maybe 10.
11, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. And so she was like, if I give you the mic, you got to sing. Now you got to bring it because there's a lot of people out here. And she was like, yeah. She was just so confident, you know. And so Fantasia was like, okay, so you're just going to come up here and take over my show. Okay, well, go ahead then. Sing your song. So she started singing. And when I tell you,
oh my goodness.
I don't know whose baby that was,
It was her
but
stage.
let me tell you something.
It was her stage.
That baby is going to be a force to be reckoned with.
On the way.
She is on the way. And shout out to Miss Val Harding, because Miss Val Harding put up a post because she was trying to figure out whose baby that was. And she's going to offer her some free voice lessons to help her build her craft.
Right.
And so shout out to her. But see, that's the Greenwood way. That's why I brought it up. Because see, in Greenwood, that's what we did. In Black Wall Street, we helped people. You know, it wasn't about competition. It's, I see you have a talent. I know what it's like because, of course, she's been on The Voice.
Right.
So she's got training. So she was like, I'm going to share the knowledge that I have with this baby because I see the talent in her, as we all saw. And she was like, you know, I want to help you. So I'm going to give you voice lessons for free.
Free
now,
$99.
you can't do that with everybody.
Right.
But I appreciate Val for even just doing that. You know, so it was just awesome, just an awesome weekend. We had a blast.
And imagine, and let me tell you something now. We got some DJs locally here and they get down to the ground.
Absolutely.
So nothing to get that. But Fantasia's DJ came out there and
listen,
man,
he's not what you want.
This what it does. What I love about it is Tulsa got some talent, y'all. Shout out to everybody that hit the stage, man. When I seen Tulsa King get out there,
Steph Simon, yes,
man, the way he came out. Let me just tell Steph, man, Steph, you've upgraded.
Listen,
you've been dope.
Listen,
but let me tell you something, Steph. You polishing that thing all the way up. Like it's levels to it, and you climbing. Then when I see him and Jay Friday and this guy come out, I'm like, that's a summertime anthem. You know, we all got to have an anthem. So they came out to Jerica. Of course, like always, kills the game. And then our awardees.
Yes.
You know, our
all
awardees. You know,
congratulations.
so was it Miss Rain got something?
Yeah, Paris Rain.
Paris Rain got something.
She's a news anchor.
Yeah.
So
Black
she got
Media.
the media award.
You know, and then we got our boy over there at KBOB 89.9 FM. He got his award. And then
Daryl McConaughey.
Yeah, Daryl got his award. And then the barbecue spot.
Yes, Leon's Smoke Shack.
Leon's Smoke Shack.
Yes.
Got up and got he and his wife was there. So here's the thing. Sometimes in the lights and in the glamour, sometimes you can forget about community.
And Kimberly Wayne also got an award. She does equine therapy. And so she has horses, you know, and you go out and you know they help. You know, they're therapeutic.
Thank you for that, because she had a whole vibe. That was my first time meeting her. She had a whole vibe. And all the stuff we're talking about, we was live, y'all. Yeah. And we took pictures and posted to say who, what, when, where, how, and why. So that it wasn't just a moment. It's a movement. There's more going on. So follow these talents and gifts that you saw. Even Val came out, you know. So all these talents that you have locally, here's the big thing. It's kind of like the national stuff and the local stuff. Always continue to support our local artists.
Teresa's clapping for Leon's. Yeah,
Leon's. Yeah. Because you can tell everybody that graced the stage, they put that work. And shout out to Jamie Broom.
Yes.
You know, DJ Soul. You know, she did her thing. So for everybody from hosting to hitting the stage to the vendors to everything that went on, man. Kudos to y'all because this is one for the record books.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. This also was the last weekend for the Colored Museum.
Yes.
And so we didn't get to, because we were on Greenwood. That's why we went early to go see it during the opening. But I understood that it was jam-packed.
Jam-packed.
Because outside concerts, that's not for everybody. Everybody don't want to do that. But I heard that it was a packed house. Steven even got an award. I showed y'all on the live yesterday.
He got a Grammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't show me nothing. Grammy Award winning actor Stephen Keys. Yeah.
He got a Grammy. So he brought that on yesterday. So if you look at our live when I was telling you guys that we were not going to be able to do the show,
right,
then I actually had it and was able to share it. So congratulations to Steven. He did a phenomenal job.
Right.
He and all of the cast. Shout out to Miss Maybell over there. You got always does a phenomenal job. So
shout out to Alicia too, the rest.
And Alicia,
she came by.
Stephanie, Alicia Rose.
Yeah.
So we appreciate all of you guys for always, just bringing quality productions to our community. We really appreciate that.
Damali, you know what I love?
What's that?
What I love about y'all tuning in every day and we coming to the live next, man. We got hundreds on, thousands listening in, local, national, international. As we said back in February, we're going to be bringing the people to the table. Mm-hmm. We won't just be talking about it. We're going to bring these people here so you can see them, you can smell them. You can't touch them. Maybe you can't smell them either, but you can see them and see what they're about. So to see Dr. Crutcher here, then to see the production.
Yes.
To see Miss Stephanie here, then to see the production. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're going to do on the community Wake Up, is just wake up, not just physically, but the things that are going on so that you can engage. Yes. So you can't fake showing up and pulling up. So continue to just Damali. When you hear we going somewhere.
Yes.
Shout out to Arkansas. We went to do the thing. So people been pulling up everywhere, and it means a lot to us.
Yes.
Absolutely. So let's continue to support each other. Just like that.
So I had such a phenomenal time at Legacy Fest that I did not crash out because my Thunder lost.
Ooh, the Thunder was playing at the same time.
So as I'm walking back to the car, I pull up the score and I said, well, I'll be John Brown. I can't believe that we done lost the game.
Well, let's go back. Let's go back in time. And let's go back in time. Let's just rewind it to game one. Mm-hmm. We did our analysis of what we thought what was going to happen. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. That's what we did. Mm-hmm. And you said your prediction was going to be 7 games. The Thunder going to pull it off in the Thriller here. Yeah. So that was really good because it got to 7 games. The Thriller part didn't come. It was like Michael Jackson.
The Thriller left.
Yeah. Wimper turned into Michael Jackson. He looked about like Michael Jackson, tall cousin. My prediction was Thunder if J-Dub play.
That's true.
Yeah. I said,
that's what you said.
I can't see. Mm-hmm. I remember I said, and you were going to go back to the live. I said,
you did. No, you said
I can't see the Thunder getting by San Antonio without J-Dub.
That's right.
I just can't see it. If they got him, that's it. So that was my little asterisk. And when they said not only J-Dub didn't play, but then Mitchell didn't play either, that's a lot of toughness and scoring. Mm-hmm. And them two can deal with San Antonio guards.
Yes.
Caruso, he can deal pretty good, but that athleticism, when they start dunking and hollering and screaming,
they get scared. Caruso gets scared.
See, because
like, whoa,
when everything on the line, we get violent. So the game.
Now we get superhuman strength. Chet and Caruso, they wasn't ready for that.
Lord, don't let me tell too much.
They wasn't ready.
But see,
they wasn't ready.
So
you're right.
If you can't blame nobody, that's a team sport, but who made you feel like you was most concerned for who really maybe didn't show up the way they needed to get the job done?
Well, I think that Shea, and the consensus is that Shea Butter didn't show up. He was more like Shea Spread instead of Shea Butter. I'm so sorry. And he my guy.
Did you say Shea Spread?
Shea Spread instead of Shea Butter. And so it's like he didn't show up. He did not show up. He played a bad series. This series was very bad for him. And so I think that hurt them because game one, it's like, bro, what are you doing? We're MVP. In the playoffs. You just got MVP. Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah.
But he's still my guy at the end of the day. And I said I was rolling with the Thunder till the wheels fall off. So
they
now
fell off.
We down to the brake pads now.
Have you ever passed by a car on the side of the road that's sitting on bricks? That's you, Damali.
They ain't even got no bricks.
Just sitting on the frame of the car. You know what? It's here's the thing, man. I don't know what kind of pressure you go through as an athlete. I can't relate to it. I can't say. I don't know. You can have, I mean, a man married, he got twins on the way. To me, twins
on the way.
Now I love twins, but that's probably stressful to have two coming. Maybe you thought one was coming, they doubled up on you.
Yeah.
But so I preference what I say by that because I don't know what he go through. To be the MVP back to back, what pressure come with that? He is still young, but at the same time, your star elevates the team. That's what your star does. And so to me, it makes me think about the Michael Jordans and the LeBron James and the Kobe Bryants and the Magic Johnsons and them kind of people. They just them being on the court makes everybody game better.
Right.
Because of how great they are and how great they gonna play and produce every single night. But when you that position and you're not operating, then now he had a great game 7. So shout out to him on the game 7, but that's about 7 games too late.
Yep.
We needed a game 7, game 1.
Game 1. Yeah.
You the MVP. You have a game 7 game on game 1 because this is your house. Because you scare everybody when you let an alien come to your city and start running across buildings and throwing stuff at people, elbowing folks, slapping folks, and tell I'm the king. You know, because when that happens, you've knocked the soul glow out of your teammates. It took you 7 games to recover. They probably won't recover to the beginning of the next season.
Right.
So I'm just not putting it all on him because I got to put half of it on Chet. Because Chet is 7'1".
Yep.
Top pick. And Wemby said, I'm looking for you and your people. And he never had nothing because here's the thing. You still can't do it by yourself.
Right.
But Chet, oh my God, this brother had now Wemby, when he would come to the city, he said he was looking for him first. But Chet would say, but I am not looking for him.
Right.
So I think
I'm out of here.
That matchup was so one-sided. It's kind of like Chet could have just not played the whole series. They could have let Damali score in that guard, Damali, instead of Chet because he just wasn't ready.
I'd be like, hey, we ain't going to start this.
So I'm going 50-50. I'm going to say 50% on Chet because to be 7-1, man, you got to compete, brother. You got to compete. You know what I mean? So I'm going to leave it right there. But all in all, Thunder had a great season. To me, they should have won the whole thing. But sometimes injuries. San Antonio Spurs was full throttle. They didn't have no injuries. They was prime, prep, young, and ready to go. Oklahoma City Thunder had Mitchell out, and they had J-Dub out. And that was just too much for Shea by himself.
Too much.
Chet was out to lunch. He only took 2 shots. So he had 2 shots, 2 fouls.
Well, yeah.
2.
And you know what? I don't know about you guys and how far you guys go with conspiracy theories.
Oh, there you go. Don't start that. Just say you lost. Just say it.
Listen, I'm just telling y'all. Just go
now
check
you're gonna say the
conspiracy
mobs.
theories.
The mobs just came to the city and said, "Chat, you better not play. If you play, we're gonna take you out."
In the Epstein files, they're saying that the last 10 years worth of winners for the NBA were already predicted, and it was already predicted that Oklahoma City was going to win last year, that this year, that the New York Knicks are supposed to win. So we're going to see.
Here's the thing.
If that's the thing, I'm telling you.
Here's the thing. And then they said the Thunder's supposed to win again next year.
And the Thunder's supposed to win again next year.
Here is the thing. Now, if I'd have saw that list 10 years ago.
Exactly, right?
But now, if I'd have seen that list 5 years ago, even 2. But you can't bring me a list
at the tail end
after game 7 and say,
oh yeah, here's the list.
Look at the list from the Epstein files.
Yeah,
now,
it's like,
they got,
why'd you release a file a long time ago and just tell us that? That ain't nothing.
Show me that list 5 years ago, and then it happens. Now I'm like,
whatever.
But to bring the list out now, you might be doing that for clicks and
clickbait. I don't know.
And all that. We don't know.
But anyway, it's a bunch of mess.
Now, let me ask you this. I'm gonna let it go. What you think is San Antonio Spurs versus the New York Knicks?
Of course, I'm going with the Knicks.
Oh, you a hater then. Don't tell you how it happens in sports. Hold on.
Because I told Steven this yesterday. I'm like, I ain't going with
She kicked my shoe off. Somebody put my shoe back on. Hold on. But here. Oh, we got the people coming in. Are the door still open? My bad.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. We're going to take, no, hold on, Steve. I have to let them out. We're going to take a super quick break because if you didn't know, today, if you are dealing with needing permitting, we partnered with the city of Tulsa, and they're going to be at the 36th Street North.
They have a satellite office
here. A satellite office here. 1125 East 36th Street North. So some of y'all that's fumbling through that permitting process, they're going to be here from 8 to 12 today. I know it's raining, but come in here and get it done. Just come to the door. They are right there in that front office. So we're going to take a real quick break for a couple of minutes, make sure they're situated. Then we're going to come back.
One more thing to tell y'all, and then we're going to do our affirmation.
Just like that. Y'all stay locked in. Community Wake Up with Charles and Damali. Don't go nowhere, because we're going to be right back.
Looking to take your event to the next level with professionalism and energy? Contact World One Development. We host events, have radio personalities, offer community engagement and videography. We also do live radio remotes, red carpet appearances, create promos, event recaps, drops, and flyers. We also create customized advertising packets to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at world1development.com. You can also reach us on social media at World One Development.
Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry, Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County. Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry, Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
This is what mornings are supposed to sound like.
Good morning, Charles.
What's up, Damali?
It's the Community Wake Up.
And keeping you connected.
Hey, we on.
Real talk.
Everybody's up and at it.
More action all the time.
From 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
It's the Community Wake Up.
Weekdays.
With Charles and Damali.
Make sure you tune in. And we are back. Welcome to the Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street on the historic Greenwood. Shout out to everybody that came to the city for Legacy Fest. We miss y'all already. Come back and see your cousins when you get a chance. We appreciate y'all tuning in on NYCU radio station. Hey, the ratings are going up higher and higher. Boy, this weekend on Saturday, I turned NYCU.FM. Damali, I cleaned up my house and everybody's house on the block.
Yep.
Them jams was coming in back to back to back. We appreciate everybody to tune in on KBOB 89.9 FM right here locally in our community, and also on YouTube, the official World One Development news that you can use. But you got the best seat in the house because you're live in studio with us, assist with me and Damali. It is Taco Tuesday. It's raining just a little bit, but it is still 72 degrees in Tulsa, USA. And I'm feeling pretty good. What about you? You got on your raincoat? You all right?
Yes, I feel pretty good. I'm ready. You know, long as I got a good jacket, honey.
Now, Damali, you, with your disrespectful self, said Shea spread before we went to break. Now, you're going to have to
He's still my guy.
That's hard to say, though. How he going to be? Now, when you see you, going to say you're going to call me spread.
I did.
I
still love you,
Now, he going to do this. Now, I'm the MVP.
And you did not play like the MVP in this series.
I brought you a chip just last year.
That was last year.
The Epstein file said I'm bringing you another chip next year.
And next year I'm going to celebrate you.
But right now you got to call a spade a spade.
You got to call a spade a spade. And I love you though.
What I love about the hood is in the hood, we got to tell you the truth.
Gotta tell you the truth.
So I agree, but check. I had to put. No, I'm gonna go. We asked the question. I'm gonna ask y'all the question. And let y'all say, because this is Thunder Nation. We got everybody in, and we got some good. And we got.
And still are.
Yeah, we got John on. We got Energized. We got many others. I'm gonna ask you so you can say, so we can do a quick breakdown, and we're gonna take off from there because we're gonna do the affirmation. But whose fault do you think it was that the Oklahoma City Thunder missed going to the championship? Damali, you go first, and I'll go. Then we'll do the affirmation as they put it. So you gotta say who and what, because you took a break. Because when you say shade spread, you threw everybody off. But just beyond the shade spread, just a little more breakdown. 1 minute, I do 1 minute on the live. Who fought and why? Because Thunder's still our team, and then we got to go to the affirmation because we got to get the party started.
No, I think that Chet didn't show up. You know, he just didn't know what to do with Wemby at all. And I think he acted like he was scared. Like, it seemed like every time Wemby came, he was like, whoa, let me get rid of the ball. And it's like, bro, go get him.
In the hood, what the first thing everybody tell you is don't be what?
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Yeah. Not scared. Scared. Yeah. So you saying he was scared? Mm-hmm. Check was scared. 7'1" top pick. You done paid him. His contract.
We would have been bones to bones. You hear me?
That was bones to bones. Skeleton to skeleton.
Hey, like don't come for me because I'm coming for you.
Look, I didn't watch the game, but I'm gonna say this. I saw a give to go when he dunked right in his face. Right?
See, I didn't even watch the highlights of nothing. I was just like, I don't even care. I'm staying on the high fantasia.
He dunked and Check nose was on his throat. I mean, he threw it, he caught it, and right when he caught it, he dunked it and said, "It's over." And Check fell. And then next thing I know,
his spirit
they had Wemby. Then they had this meme where Wemby was going into the hospital to see his baby, and it was Check sitting down. He knocked him into that. And you know what? Here's the thing, Damali. To be honest,
that's disrespectful.
You know what? Because in May is mental health awareness. To be honest, this is me, and I'm being honest. I'll be trying not to say too much because here's the thing that I do think about. Is even though Check is an NBA player, he's a superstar, he's all of that. I just think the alien just got his number right. But at the same time, the brother is still human.
Yeah.
So even in all the memes and stuff, sometimes I be thinking, you don't know this man mental and stuff.
Right,
so it don't matter that he got $200 million. Here's the thing. The brother still got to have a mama, a daddy, and sisters and brothers and cousins and teammates. And because to me, it can get beyond just having money.
Yeah.
Because when everybody see you and be like, bro, you trash. Mm-hmm. How much of that? You know what I'm talking about?
But I think that's the thing when you're in the limelight.
You picked it.
People celebrate you when you doing good, but then they also kick the chair off from up under you when they feel like you're doing bad. It is what it is. That's just part of it, And you got to understand that and kind of separate yourself. But at the end of the day, I'm just gonna say this: I love OKC Thunder. I think that they are a phenomenal team. I just think that they got a little bit more to work on. They need a few more pieces because they need somebody to answer Wemby because Wemby ain't going nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For a number of years. So you need an answer. And so they need to find, but they got the opportunity to get those answers, with all the number one picks that they got for the next however many.
I will say this, Oklahoma City Thunder and Chet, y'all got way too much money to not make him do push-ups because here's the problem. You can't be the thin man. So the problem,
not the thin man.
The thin man, you fold too easy. You just fold down like a tent, like you out at the campground. And that just ain't gonna work. You got way too much money, Damali. You got way too much money.
Listen, I'll come cook for you, Chet.
To not get you some wheat protein, some protein drinks, eat chicken and rice, and just eat and eat and eat. Because brother, at 7'1", you just need about a little 30 because Chet is he's way less than me. I'm 5'10". He weigh like you don't weigh enough. I'm like the wind or anything can blow you around. I think he weigh only like 210. But to be 7 foot, at some point, if you sit still, we can't even see you. So you got to find a way. My bad, Chet.
Okay.
You got to gain a little weight because even though Wemby is skinny, but Wemby still weigh 240.
Yeah.
At 7'5".
Yeah.
He's still 240, 213.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he got a look. And he now Uncle Brian, the monks. I'm saying the moms on purpose because have you seen them flying with their bald heads? I don't want that smoke. So that's why I be saying the moms. But anyway, he done went out, hung out with them and did all this stuff. So he has just a different, not just a little more weight. He had
tenacity.
Shout out to Wemby, because did you see his emotions after the game? Have you seen any take?
I have not seen any of it.
Damali. If you see it, it's still something to behold, because you don't have to like him because he took the team out. He told all of them, we all go to bed. But when you see his emotions after he won, you can this is what he said, which could be different. I don't think this Shea Butter. I ain't gonna say Shea Spread or Shea. He was like, I want to win so bad, it's like my life is on the line.
Oh wow.
That's what he said.
That's different.
And he's crying. He said, y'all don't understand how much work I've been hanging with the monks. I've been doing this. I call the nuns. I call the pup. I call everybody because I want to win so bad. Wow. It's like my life depends on it. Wow. I don't think y'all understand the work I put in.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know, because I don't see what other people do.
That, though. You got to respect that.
If y'all haven't seen that clip, just go to this press conference and you can tell the way he hugged his dad and stuff that this brother, sometime when God is just for you and you putting that work in like that,
and you don't know what he's gone through to get to this point. So so I won't hate on him.
So it's not just his gifts and talents. It's not just his gifts and talents that makes him great.
Yeah.
When you see his interview, you have to go, you know what? I'm not going to be a fan of yours when you come play my team.
That part.
But when you're not playing my team, because here's the bottom line, and we're going to switch gears to the affirmation. Is he now the biggest superstar in the NBA? Oh, yeah. And I'm going to ask you one more question. Is he now officially the best player in the world from your perspective? You just said Shea Spread, so Shea out.
Right. Yeah, I don't know that I would say, well, I guess in this season.
No.
Yeah.
Right now. It's just your own perspective.
In this season, I would say, yeah, he's probably the best. Yeah, he's probably the best. I can't think of anyone else that can, no. I just can't think of anybody else that.
I think if Shea would have been Shea, averaging 30 to 35, got him out of there in 6 games or something like that, I would probably be the MVP back-to-back, championship, he got the chip. I'd have been like, I'm going to because Shea basically almost became the face of the league. If he'd have won this year, Shea Butter would have been the face of the league, 2-time MVP, and then Wemby would have been coming. But right now, here's the thing, Ant-Man Edwards.
Yeah.
But he took Ant out. He said, Ant, grab all your stuff and go home. The only person that I see that gives Wemby a little static and some trouble, to be honest, is Jokic, the Joker.
Oh, yeah.
With Denver.
Yeah.
7'2". He can deal with Wemby. He's the only person. Right, oh, yeah. They when they play,
ain't playing no game.
That's what we thought Chet was gonna do, but Chet checked out. But Joker. When Wemby played Joker, watch that matchup.
He is frustrated.
Yeah, so I'm so the Thunder. If you ask me, and I'm done. To me, if J-Dub is healthy and Mitchell is healthy, the Thunder has enough right now. They better than the Spurs.
Yeah,
but without them two,
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So the other thing that I wanted to tell you before we do the affirmation, remember when I told you that we all have, and I think we've talked about this on the show, we talked about community responsibility.
Oh, yeah.
And, I think that sometimes what happens in our community or in communities in general is that when negative stuff is happening, we jump on the bandwagon and we got something negative to say. But then when it's time for you to do something, you don't show up. Right. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because I had an experience that happened to me on, was that Sunday? Right. Sunday, I was helping a friend and pulled up, and these 3 young men just walked up on me. I saw them coming, so it wasn't like it was a surprise, but kind of walked up, and I was like, I wonder what they want. I was on the phone talking to my mom, so my mom is a witness. And, I let my car window down, and I said, hey, can I help you? And they said, yes, ma'am. They said, we are wanting to see if you had some work that we could do because we're trying to earn some money. And I said, what? And that just kind of caught me off guard.
In 2026.
Yeah. You
want to work?
You want to work? And they were like, yes, ma'am. And so one of the other,
these 3 black kids,
3 little black kids. Yeah. And they, so they were like, the middle kid said, yeah, we're trying to get an e-bike. Now, they're 3 friends, and so they're trying to get an e-bike that the 3 of them are going to share.
Right.
But they're all 3 going to work so they can come up with the money so they can purchase the e-bike.
I like that.
So when they told me the story, then, my brain starts working. Okay, so this is the Black Wall Street way, right? So when they tell me their story, so first of all, I tell them, about safety because I'm a mama first. So I'm a mama them a little bit. But then I say, you know what? I don't have any work for you because this ain't even my house or my spot. But I know somebody who can. So I pick up my phone and I call Crash.
Yeah.
Crash is not on live right now, but I called Crash and I said, hey, Crash, I got 3, and I put him on speaker. I said, I got 3 young men standing right here in front of me. And I said, and they are looking for some work. And he said, what? Work? He said, oh, I got you.
Kids and work?
Yeah. So he asked, he said, well, how old are they? So I looked at kid number 1. How old are you? He said, I'm 13, getting ready to be 14. How old are you? I'm 11, getting ready to be 12. How old are you? I'm 14, getting ready to be 15. So Crash is like, perfect, perfect age. And so he had me to give the young man his phone number. Then they had to send him a text
right then
in my presence. So I had to check everybody's phone to make sure that they didn't send the text to Crash, right? And so Crash reached out to each one of the young men.
Crash name is Jemanuel Barnes. We're just gonna say when he come on because we call you by your
Jemanuel Barnes. Yeah. But and Crash actually owns a body shop, which is why we call him Crash.
And does most of all of our works.
Yes. And so we call so Crash. The young men send Crash a text message and everything. And so that I find out and follow up later. Well, first of all, Crash does a Facebook post giving me a shout out, which thank you for that, Crash, because a lot of times we are so quick to call our kids YNs and they don't want to do nothing and this and that. We're so quick.
That's facts.
Instead of now, see, I could have been one of those people like when the kids rolled up on me, I could have did that.
Where y'all going? Hey,
get away from this car, get off this property, get out of here.
Right.
But these are young men. They're asking for work.
Right.
They wasn't up here trying to steal nothing. They wasn't up here trying to harass nobody. They were just simply asking for work. So I didn't have anything for them, but I found them a resource. That's what we got to do in community.
But you know what that is, Damali? You're embedded in the community and you know people.
Yes.
That's called being part of the community. Because if you wasn't really doing anything, didn't have no relationships, didn't partner with nobody, didn't doing it, then you'd have just been, if you just been in your own silo, then you'd be like, well, I'm just the person that I work my 9 to 5, I come back home and I just mind my business. At this point, I don't know nobody. So, but when you're in a community that has unity, like this show, then he says on the live, if you see a kid that needs something, call me. So Damali could think, even though it was on the front of her mind, she's like, man, well, wait a minute. And Crash was out all weekend talking with the kids at Legacy Fest, trying to make sure the kids was doing good, staying out of trouble, trying to coach them through stuff. Because it's not what you say, is what you do. So Damali, kudos for you for doing that, because of Crash. Now I've been seeing it all over social media now. Pastor
and
Tim,
that's community
Crash.
Responsibility, though.
I agree.
Community responsibility. So we've got to connect. I see Mr. Larry is on. He's saying teamwork. That's another person that, he was going to be my next call. If I didn't get Crash, I was calling Mr. Larry because I was going to find these young men something to do.
Right. And that's me when I was growing up. I don't know about y'all, but I was one of these kids. When I was young, Damali,
and I thought about your story.
I would tell
say that.
Yeah, I'd be sitting at home hungry. My friends all sleep. I'm like, man. So I would get up and I just throw on me something. It might be 8 a.m. on Saturday, and I'll just look and say, well, they look like they need their yard cut, or I'll be observant, like look like they need to clean some stuff. Then I'll knock and say, hey, ma'am. I say, hey, whoever open the door, I say, you have any work? I can help you this. And they be like, no, I don't need none. I'm like, well, you got a lot of garbage behind your house. It looks pretty bad.
How you gonna tell people about their house?
Well, since you're gonna say it like that, young man, go back there and get it then. Yes, ma'am. I go back to being
yes, ma'am.
I'd have knocked on the door and you're gonna say, well, I don't need none. Well, your grass is taller than me. Well, shut up and get back there and get the lawnmower. Well, that's why I'm here. Or I'm gonna tell you what my biggest thing was: washing people's cars. Because if I come to your house, you got a water hose. Give me a bucket. Give me some Windex. Then I say,
I got you.
Yeah, let me just clean your car. It's Saturday. You can be out clean. You're gonna be clean when I get done.
See, if they had been in my neighborhood, I would have done that. I would have been like, hey, you can do this. But since it wasn't my neighborhood and it wasn't my house, then I can't be having you.
And I can say this, and I gotta say this,
awesome.
And I gotta say this. Even when you're doing that, you do have to be aware.
Absolutely.
You have to be observant. So Damali, a thing that you have is you in community so much that you kind of got a good lens on how to assess a situation pretty quick. So we're not just saying everybody knock on your door, say, come on, you might end up tied up somewhere in the attic. And we don't want that to happen. But what Damali is saying, that you do have a lot of great kids trying to do good work, but then when people see them, they run in the house, they close the door, get away from my door. And if we
and label people
and label them before anything happens. But we do this with kids all the time.
Yeah.
Not just that specifically,
yes.
but we constantly dealing with not just with kids, adults, black, white, green, and yellow, because, man, people be hurting out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, good job, Damali. Kudos to you.
Anyway, I just wanted to share that story, let you guys know that, we have a community responsibility to make sure that our next generation is looked after and taken care of. So thank you, Crash, for answering my call immediately. I mean, the phone rang one time and he was on the phone and we were able to get these young men squared away. He called their parents. Their parents are trying to get them hooked up. And now I see he posts that on social media and every parent is like, hey, I got a 14-year-old. I got a 12-year-old. I got a 10-year-old,
So if your kid need a job, call Damali and Crash.
No, just call Crash.
And your kid going to be coming to a job and you're them.
Right. All right. So we are actually going to do our affirmation.
Girl, we done almost did the whole show.
I know, right?
But here's the thing. And then shout out to the people that Friday that came to the Councilwoman's mamas.
Yeah.
Man, that was right in the middle of it on Friday.
Sure was.
So many people, Damali, showed up. That's community too.
That's community.
Because sometimes you're a local official, you don't know, but you saw the mayor there, you saw Regina,
and everybody couldn't
AJ,
stay.
You couldn't
stay.
They
came in, paid their respects, and they were out.
How big was that though, Damali?
Yeah, that was good.
I mean, it was packed the whole parking lot, and like you said, people come in for 30 minutes or come in for an hour, but nevertheless, then shout out to the community because
that's tough. That's tough.
That's what we got to do because people fight for you all the time, but the question can become, what do people do for you when you in your time of need or when you going through? So to see the community show up in that way on Friday at what's the name
Paradise
of
Baptist
at Paradise.
Church.
That was your old church. Damali knew everybody in there. Hey, that's my cousin.
So my family, the Wiley family, that was their church.
I'm like,
my
is this your church?
My favorite aunt.
Your favorite
she took
aunt?
me to that church as a baby. I probably got some footsteps in that church somewhere. But yeah, that was her church, and so I used to go to Paradise all the time. Was not a member, but I was an honorary member. So
I love that. To me, that church took me back at home.
Yeah.
Home. I like
you
the
saw
way it
my
was
cousin,
made.
Floyd Wiley, up on the, because he was a minister of music there at that church for a lot of years, so yeah.
But great job.
Actually, that was my uncle. Yeah. So anyway, okay, morning affirmation. We're going to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. So today we're talking about organization. And so our affirmation today says, I bring order to my life and structure to my goals. So we're going to break that down. So the first part says, I bring order to my life. Order means creating balance, organization, clarity, and direction. It means reducing chaos and being intentional about how you manage your time, your priorities, and your responsibilities, as well as relationships. So you take control of your life instead of letting your life control you. The next piece says, and structure. Structure is a framework that helps things work effectively. Structure can include routines, schedules, plans, systems, and accountability. Without structure, even good ideas can struggle to succeed. So you create a plan that helps you stay on track. And the last piece says, to my goals. Goals are easier to achieve when you have clear steps, timelines, accountability, and consistent effort. This part of the affirmation reminds us that success doesn't happen by accident. So you don't just hope your goals happen, you create a path to reach them. So the bigger message is this. This affirmation is about organization, discipline, planning, and intentional living, because dreams without structure often remain just dreams. But when you bring order to your life and structure to your goals, you create an environment where growth, progress, and success can happen consistently. Why? Because success becomes more likely when you have a plan and you follow it. So this has been this morning's affirmation. It was brought to you by Build in Tulsa.
Build in Tulsa. I'm going to say this, and we'll come to the Damali. That affirmation. My affirmations be hitting me. I'd be forgetting that I'm even on the show. I have to reboot myself. But at the end of the day, when you was reading that the whole time, it made me think about my best friend growing up, Mr. Willie Slaughter, back in Arkansas. And I tell people I was 5 and he was 85. But nevertheless, he always used to tell me, even when I was young, said, son, always remember that God blesses order.
Mm-hmm.
And I always remember that, and I always say that. I tell them, and to me, it's as soon as I could really figure that out and really implement it, is when my life started changing. It was right at 21 when I really just started putting my life in order. My order looks like writing a vision, making it plain on tablets. And people that know me know I do a vision every quarter, and I make adjustments to whatever going on. And what that does for my order is so many people out here doing so many different things, and I don't like to feel like I'm all over the place. So when I write in my vision what I'm doing for that year, like I might say World One, and then my company, then my development, then I'm gonna volunteer here, and I'm gonna do that. Once that's set, and I put my scripture to it, that's pretty much what my goal is. So unless it's something super extreme, so when you bring me an idea, it's not that I don't like it, but I don't know how long you thought about it. I've been thinking about this stuff all year. I might have been thinking about this stuff for 5 or 10 years. So I done went through a whole process before I put it on my vision. And you might have just got an itch one day and decide that you want to be a real estate investor, or itch one day and you got this. Because some people, every time you see them, they're doing something different.
That's right.
And I try not to be like that. But when you was reading through that, I was going through my life and just thinking about just really setting things in order. But Damali, when you think about organization, being organized and keeping things in order, what does it make you think about?
Well, I think it makes you always have to reshuffle your deck. And what I mean by that is that, I hear when you're talking about writing the vision and making it plain. But what we need to understand is that there's always going to be something that comes along that's going to try to knock you off of that path, right? And so you've got to be disciplined yourself enough to know that, hey, this is what I said I'm going to do, because people are always going to come at you with all kinds of stuff. And what that's called is distraction.
Right.
Can you stay the course in the midst of the distraction? Can you stay the course even though, things are looking a certain way, or people are acting a certain way, or people are doing a certain thing? Can you stay focused?
Right.
Because it's all about what you do and how you move that's going to determine how far you move and go. Right. And how high up the ladder you get to climb. So at the end of the day, you've got to be organized. And sometimes, and I'm telling y'all, I'm like that. Sometimes I'm all over the place. And it's not really because it's intentional, right? But it's like people know that I'm an organizer, right? So it's like, man, I don't know how to do this. Let's ask Damali. And so I might have 40 things on my list that I need to do, but then here you come with hey, I just need help with this. And because I'm a helper, I have a good heart, and I'm always trying to help people and do what I can for people, then I'm going to try to see what I can do to help you. But then I have to think about it. Well, like, wait a minute, hold it.
Hold on.
You knocking me off of this is a distraction. Not saying that your idea or what you're trying to do is distracting, but it's distracting me from being able to get the things done that I need to do. Because see, God has a plan for me that don't have nothing to do with nobody else around me. It's just my plan. So if I keep helping everybody else with their vision and their plan, then my plan and the things that I'm supposed to do don't get accomplished. So you got to find balance. Right. You got to find what is your community responsibility and what things are you supposed to be doing for yourself. And sometimes I ain't gonna lie, your girl struggles with that, because I am so, I like to help people. I love people until people get on my nerves.
Here's the thing too, Damali, and my kid, and some of my friends be like, Charles, you so wrong for that. And I want to see what you think about it. And then my kids, because I'll be using them as an example. They said, Dad, as long as you don't say too much.
You're right.
But anyway, my kids don't never ask me for money. You know this. Other people don't. You have to ask me for a job.
Right.
Because when my son and his friends will come upstairs, Dad, hey, can I have a job? I'm like, look, man, I'll chase them out of there. You don't never come ask a man for his money. That's disrespectful. You can't come ask me. I'll chase them all around the house, chase them all outside. Man, Dad, you tripping. I'm like, no, man, that's disrespectful, man. You don't go ask a grown man for his money. Man, I've been working 9 to 5, doing all I can, and you gonna come ask me for my money. That's You don't ask a man for his money, you ask a man for a job.
And that's why I could respect those 3 young men that walked up to me, because they came up asking for a job, and you could tell that they were sincere. And when they explained their story, like, hey, we trying to get this e-bike. Okay, you got a goal, you got a mission, you know how much it costs, and okay, let me hook you up with some people that can help you with a job.
Right, and my friends used to be, I'd be in the man cave, and then Mario, Eric, some of them, they'll be at the house. We'd be eating wings, watching the game, and then my son and some of his friends will come upstairs and go, hey, Dad, we looking for a job. We need a job because we want to go to the movies later on. And then I go, hold on. Well, yeah, go rake the leaves, and then I need you to go do this, and then wash the car, and this, and then I'm gonna give y'all $20 a piece. And then I don't think about it because I've been doing it. When I leave, they're like, you give your kids jobs? I'm like, then here come my daughter. Hey, Dad, I was oh, okay, well, spring clean, do the ceiling fans, then do this, do that, and then I'm like, yeah, you got to give them. I said, because when I was little, like them boys that came up that wanted the e-bike, I didn't knock on people's house door and just say, give me some money. Right. I didn't walk up to people and just say, can I have, other than my uncles. Everybody asks, my uncle chest ain't low. That's different when you in the family, grandma and stuff. But outside of that, I didn't ask people for money. Yeah. I'm going to knock and ask you, can I do something for you in exchange for your money? So I was trying to help my kids understand that. Now, it's another thing I used to do. Because I wanted them to be smart with numbers. I would go through drive-thrus and just say we paying for something. If I'm gonna pay for something for $50, I would ask my kids when they tell me how much, if they could tell me my change before I got it, I would give it to them. Oh. So if I had $20 and they said that's gonna be $11 and something, then I can say, hey, y'all got, and I'll make sure they ain't got a lot of time. I'll be like, hey, y'all tell me what the change is, you can have it. Sometimes it'll be $100 bill. I might be only getting some $17. And I'll say, hey, you tell me what the change is gonna be, you can have it. How you look at that?
Carry the 1 5
or sometimes
$32.22.
You better not do that to my kids. Or sometimes I might just run them, be in the house and be like, hey, tell me if you go to a store and they say it's 30% off or 25% off for 19, then what is that? Tell me what that is. I'm gonna give you this. But you got 30 seconds. And I start counting.
And I'm that one that frees up like that possum.
Because
I'm like,
and I would always tell them to operate from the whole number. So if it's $100, it's easy if it's 30%, 20%, because it's just that number. But I would tell them this, 33%. They tell me what's the if it's 33%. And I'm gonna get 100. Hey, do it to them now. No suckers know. Anyway, the point is, we talking about organization. We talking about order. Yeah. Some parts of order is just knowing your stuff.
And that's our responsibility as parents, you know. So what he's doing is just training his kids up, right? That's what we need to be doing as parents, but we also need to be doing it on a community level. That's why this is called a community wake up. At the end of the day, we're giving knowledge and tips about why Greenwood and Black Wall Street was so successful. It was because we didn't just think about ourselves. We thought about the entire community and how we could make it better.
Yeah. And then another thing too, and I'm not just harping on this, but we talking about community because you said that about kids. It's also, you got to also understand your kid's temperament. Because sometimes I might be like, what's if it's 17% off, I'm gonna give it to you. And when they can't get it, guess what they start doing?
What?
Start crying. I'm like, but there's
no crying in baseball.
But here's the thing, grown people do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Go to certain jobs and put too much on certain employees.
Right.
Then it's not just a kid. You can be 50 and somebody come in and say, I need you to do all this for the end of the day. As soon as you close that door, they start crying. Call somebody, I can't do this. What's up? So your mental and your capacity got to be, so you got to kind of know what that is so you can grow in those areas.
But I think that creates that toughness and that creates that, where you just like, hey, by any means necessary, I got to make this happen. Because, I mean, there have been many times in my life where I was like, I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. I have no earthly idea. But if you talk to me, man, I'm talking to you like, oh, I've been doing this all my life. All my life I've been doing this. I got this.
When people that surround me always say, you always mess with people. Now, I be trying to understand your temperament, because if I see a gift and a talent and I see something coming, I got to test it, because if you're going to be with me and somebody I got to just know you ain't going to flinch and faint on me. So the example is like when Damali, we started working, I'm like, Damali, let's do a quick 30-second thing. We go get in front of EdgeRec and do a quick 30-second commercial for the people and just say, hey, welcome to EdgeRec, 5424 North Madison. Come see us. We're going to do this. The mother said, oh, okay, I got you. She got up there. I said, okay, 1, 2, ready, go. I'm like, what? Now you about 40, and I'm like, Molly, look, my name is Dr. Molly Wilson. Welcome to EdgeRec, 5424. Come see us out here. We got nah. She said, okay, I got it. My name is
The city bus go by. I'm watching the bus. He was like, cut. I'm like, oh.
So it is. But
But I didn't give up. And now, like, anytime I go anywhere, news people walk up to me, hey, can you give us your opinion about so-and-so, and slam and put the microphone. And I'm like, yes, such and such and such and such. And I just go ahead,
to it.
And you go right to it. But it's the battleground, the battlefield,
not the battleground.
Right. That I learned how to be able to do that. So it's just by any means necessary. You got to
go to the live, girl. Let's 12 hours. Let's just give a quick shout out. We love y'all. Bad.
Okay, so we got Nico Shepherd Cook on.
Nico Shepherd
What's
Cook.
up,
Look,
sis?
this is one of my favorite people on planet Earth.
Yes.
And her son.
Yes. Awesome.
I feel like the world is going to be a better place.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
of her son. I'm going to leave it at that.
All right, AJ is watching.
What's up, Mr. Energizer?
AJ says, yes, Steve, congratulations. I saw your award yesterday when you and Queen Damali were showing us that they were working on the internet.
I thought I left when he left out the station. I seen his car still in the parking lot. That sucker had that trophy. He was down on Greenwood under the bridge. Saying, when I get a Grammy, I just want to let the people know I got this Grammy. I'm like, this man, I walked all over Tulsa. He was in South Tulsa later on that evening, walking outside of the movie cinema. I just want to let y'all know this Grammy, baby. I went, but shout out to Steven because we remember him saying he was just going to go audition.
Yeah.
You remember we were talking about auditioning for the play and all that stuff? Yeah. We didn't even know he went, but one day he came in with his suit and he was singing, "You'll never find," boom, 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 boom. And then he said, "I got the part." Yes. We was like, what? But to see him go from that to seeing him on that stage, Damali, that man, we thought he was our kid.
Exactly. Like, that's
But then since we know his mama, we have to relax. Well, we do got his own mom and daddy. But anyway, he's with us and he's a young man that's been with us for over a year now. And so that's what we got to do. We got to celebrate each other and really want good for each other.
Yes. Teresa says, OKC, still my team. Absolutely. Without a doubt. AJ says, that's cold, Queen Damali, but it's funny. Shea, from Shea Butter to Shea Spread. I don't know where I come up with this stuff.
I know,
sometimes.
that's hard.
Let's see. Shea Butter said the Spurs were the better team. See, that's what I'm saying. Good team sportsmanship. I love it. Teresa said nuns, and she cracking up.
The nuns did it.
AJ said, I'm still an OKC fan and will always be a fan. But Teresa says the players, you got to play hard every game and show up until the end. Now, that's bars. That's bars right there. Mm-hmm. AJ says, I agree with you, Queen. He was playing shaky and realized we had his number. Let's see. So we got Brenda Harbin is on. We got
I'm glad
Larry,
Uncle Brian not on.
Larry Harris is on. I know it, right?
He is on.
Larry Harris is on. Teresa is clapping for Crash. Larry Harris says teamwork. Melody Fennell said that is so true.
Yeah.
And she's clapping for Teresa. Marquise Dennis said we was out there. Marquise, I didn't see you. I didn't see you nowhere. You ain't even come up and holler at me.
And I was looking for you.
Absolutely, man. What's up? Cousin Pearlie Newton says, awesome way of extending a helping hand and supporting young people. Thanks for your caring and sharing. So welcome. That is just the green.
You know what we're going to do?
That's how I was raised.
We're going to call Crash in a couple of weeks. Yeah. We're going to do a follow-up story.
Yeah.
Go live so that it's not just doing that, you see the impact of it. So we're going to stay connected. Because to me, it's good to, whatever happened with the boys?
Exactly.
Then we're going to need to do a follow-up. So what you think about that, Damali?
I love it. I love it. We're going to let y'all know. Oh, and I forgot to say, congratulations, Team Oasis, because they won the kickball game, is what I heard.
They won the kickball game.
Yeah, we didn't get to go to the kickball game, and I was kind of salty about that, but, something else came up. But it's all good. But we did not make the kickball game, but I heard that Team Oasis brought it for the second year. They're undefeated.
Undefeated. Team Oasis out
Team
there.
Oasis.
But the bigger picture, even of that, because you say the bigger picture all the time, is collaboration. So over kickball, there was a lot of connections, a lot of meetings are said, a lot of collaborations are going on. We're going to be impacting our community through kickball. Mm-hmm. So for everybody that made it out there, that braved that heat, it got hot Sunday. Mm-hmm. Ooh, it got hot. Now that's not the reason we had to move. And we didn't realize we had to move when we got done. It was about 3:30. Yeah. 3:30, 4 o'clock. Yeah. So Steph, shout out to you. Shout out to Steph Simon, man. But that fundraiser, because it wasn't just about kickball. Yeah. It was his fundraiser to support kids and stuff. So shout out to you, Steph, man. That was a very creative way to make something happen.
Yes. Brenda Harbin says that's wonderful, Damali. So she was talking about with the young men. Melody Fennell said discernment is very necessary. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Teresa said organization. Yes, I'm getting there. I'm gonna tell y'all something about your girl. I get out of control really quick, but then all of a sudden this is like one day, like right now, my office is out of control because my office is a catch-all for everything in this building. When something, they don't know what to do with, put into Molly's office. I walk in my office, I'm like, what is all this stuff? So might let it sit in there for a week. But after that, when I walk in and the light bulb click on, I'm like, oh yeah, all of this stuff is gone today. Charles will walk in my office and be like, what in the world happened in here? Yeah, I couldn't take it no more.
Let me say, and I'll add this to Molly, and I've implemented this maybe all this year. Mm-hmm. And if you don't mind doing it, at least try it. So anytime I go to a store, when I go into the gym, or if I go anywhere, whenever I see a young person, because the communication is a little different.
Oh yeah.
When we come around, hey, how you doing? All that, kids just be on their phone. You can check in, and so what I do now is I make an effort to speak, say hi, say what's your name, ask them where they go to school. And man, once you engage, they are just always so intelligent,
locked in.
So smart, so locked in. But it's like the census is the older people not want to have nothing to do with us. They don't want to speak with us. They don't care. They don't think. Not everybody, but some. But anytime I see one that's really like that social piece is not there, Damali, then I just eat it at the grocery store, at the gym. So if you don't mind, just kind of try it. If it's a young person, we'll say under 30. Is that fine? Under 30. But if you check in somewhere, intentionally engage, like, hey, where you go to school, where you from, what you working on, how long you, just anything that bring them outside of the I'm just in my phone. Yes. And just beep your card into the gym or pay for your stuff and go. And try to engage them a little bit outside of just that bit. And watch how they light up. And then maybe if it's a place that you frequent, build on that relationship. Because then you never know what that may do or where that may go.
So Cousin Pearlie says, awesome instructions for us so that we can create an environment for success.
Right.
Mr. Larry says, we encourage our young mentees to make a plan, because if you don't plan to succeed, you're planning to fail.
Right.
Teresa says, know when to pivot and adjust.
Right.
Richie Anderson is on. Richie, we've been missing you.
We was coming to look for you, Richie.
Yes. Let's see. Anna Marie Baker is watching.
Anna,
yes,
welcome to the show.
Teresa says that's Trinity. So Trinity is my niece, which is her granddaughter. She says that's Trinity. She can count your change better than me.
Oh, we got here's the reason why, because we was at EduRec, and one day, and this is what made me think about it. This lady that was doing, it was called like Money Talks, and she had $10, right?
Right.
And the kids could win money.
Yeah.
And she messed around. This probably was 30 kids in there, and it was so embarrassing. I'm like, any of y'all my kids? Anyway, she said, if it's $10, if you go to the movie and it costs $2 to go in, what do you have left?
Right.
And nobody hand went up.
And nobody knew it.
And don't be at the Quick Trip and let the cash register go out.
Oh my God!
If you give them, if they say it's $7.30 and you give them a 10, if it ain't a phone or something, and I'm thinking, see, about us, we got to count our money. Our age group, we know our money.
I'm like, you owe me another quarter.
We can look at it. We ain't got to count it. We can just look at it.
That ain't it.
That money ain't right. You owe me a dime and 2 pennies.
Right.
But anyway, for the young people out there, we understand technology gives you, hey Siri, what is this time? My phone might say it now. Okay, but anyway, what if that goes away? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
If that phone go away, what you gonna do? So you got to know them numbers.
So Sharon Shaw Burnett says, I didn't know y'all had this live until yesterday when your internet was out. I'm up this morning. Girl, we've been doing this live since February.
We started Black History Month, even though we Black History every day.
Yes.
But anyway, welcome to the show.
And Teresa says, Team Oasis, congratulations.
Absolutely. AJ and his squad, boy. But you gotta know, Oasis is about teamwork makes the dream work. So they team working it every day.
Every day.
So getting out there on the kickball, you got to remember them suckers probably was doing push-ups. He probably had them doing calisthenics.
He probably did.
Had them I think I seen him running.
Some military regiment that he had them
running from the event center back to Oasis, running downtown, running back. You know, AJ them competitive now. They love the Lord, but they ain't about losing.
They sure ain't.
Can you imagine now when you go in, welcome to Oasis,
right,
home of look, the Oklahoma City Thunder couldn't do it back to back. But the Oasis Fresh Market team, we went back to back. So
right.
They are champs now.
Exactly. Okay, so yesterday we were supposed to do the Monday morning crash out. We've already talked about one of the crash outs, which was Thunder fans because we got beat at home. So, that was pretty bad.
Can I add this one more thing to the Thunder? The Thunder Game 7 was the most viewed on social media game in the history of the NBA.
Wow.
2 billion views.
Did you say billion with a B?
With a B. 2 billion views of Game 7, which is number 1 ever of all time in the NBA. So as a rivalry is born. Yeah. And then Game 1 is in second place with 1.9 billion views. Yeah. So people was watching Shea Butter and not Shea Spread. Shea Butter and Wemby. I think, is that a rivalry? I think it's the Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs are now officially.
That's a thorn in the side.
I think that's the rivalry. We're going to see what the New York Knicks got to say. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know 2 billion views on Game 7, the Oklahoma City Thunder against San Antonio.
So another crash out was Route 66 participant. whose cars did not get in the parade after they paid to participate.
I understand.
There were about 1,000 cars that did not get in the parade. And so people were upset about it. Yeah, but 1,000 cars, that's a lot of people. And if you pay money to get in the parade, I don't care. I want my car in the parade because I want to be a part of this historical moment. So, some of them arrived too late because they were supposed to get there. Now, see, if you arrive late, that's on you.
That's on you now.
Because you're supposed to get to the staging area between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. So a few of them arrived late, but some were just not able to get in because there were just so many, like, y'all, it was overwhelming.
They said once the car got there, they deemed it not old enough or not this. But to me, you better figure that out before you take my money.
Exactly.
Because I showed you, I'm sure it's a process to say you got to have these are the requirements and you pay. You can't have somebody pay and then say,
oh yeah, about that.
Now, if you came late, that's between you and your clock.
Okay.
You and your alarm clock. That's on you. If you came late, I don't have no excuse because I did see people early. You got to do what you got to do.
You got to get up. You got to let them sheets go. Okay, so so Linda Jean Rogers Lambert, I met her when I was in Arkansas, and it was so funny because when she come through the door, she just was cheesing, and I'm like, I don't even know who this person is, but I'm gonna smile. What they say on that one little show, smile and wave, just smile and wave. So I was just gonna smile and wave, right? But Linda said, "Excuse my English, but y'all make me smile every time I come on." Thank you so much. We are so happy because that's what the Wake Up is all about. We want you to wake up to some positiveness.
Right.
Okay.
Positivity.
Positivity. There you go. Some positivity. And we also want to share things that are going to help our community become better, and wake us up mentally about the things that are happening. So thank you so much for that comment. We absolutely appreciate that.
It means a lot.
So this is our definition of being organized. So being organized means coordinating people, programs, resources, and efforts in a way that creates efficiency, accountability, and progress. Being organized means everyone knows their role, the plan, and how to work together to make the community stronger. That's what we're talking about when we talk about organization.
Right.
And so you can apply that, though, we're talking about on a community level, but you need to apply that in your own home and in your own life first. Because what you do in that arena spills out into the street, right? And so, like I said, for me, sometimes I feel like I'm disorganized and I'm all over the place. And it's funny because people are like, oh my God, you're so organized. In my mind, I'm thinking, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing today.
Yeah, here's the thing
but
too.
It's like, I think that what it is that I have a higher standard for myself.
Right.
So my high standard is probably everybody else's floor.
You can't say everybody else now.
No, what I'm saying about me. So I'm saying when people see me, and for me, I'm like, man, I am trash today, and I have that conversation with myself because I got to be honest and real with myself. So for my standard for me, then I feel like I'm trash. But then when people look at me, they're like, oh my God, you're just working on this level. And I'm like, oh, really? Well, thank you. I'll say thank you anyway. But in my mind, I'm thinking, no, if I was really operating where you think I am, then I would be just way up in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So I think you've got to have a standard for yourself.
I thought women just did that. I thought women get up and know they done did their best. And then when a man see them and go, you are so beautiful, they be like, boy, this ain't nothing. I just threw something on. I was just playing around
that's
today.
Having a standard, though.
That ain't no standard. I think
that is.
Hold on. No, I think this is what I think. I think it's a Jedi mind trick. Because I think they done put on their best dress. I think they done went to their hairdresser. I think they done got their eye to make everything is perfect. But they just want to let you know that I could really knock your shoes off if I wanted to. So when you ask them, like, oh, because you're like, man, that dress and stuff is so pretty. They be like, oh, for real? I just threw something on. Nah, you didn't. You've been planning to put that on for a month. Oh, my hair look good. Oh,
well, listen, you always got to rise to the occasion because now y'all know me. People who know Damali, y'all know if I'm coming, I'm going to show up and I'm going to bring it. Right? Stephen is one of them kind of people too. Stephen, if you say we having a business meeting, Stephen gonna show up, baby. He in a 3-piece suit with a tie and he got the cufflinks and hey, don't play with him.
I think the introduction of men and women are just slightly different. See, a man, if he get a fresh cut and they spray them corners and get his beard right and then mess around and put
spray the corner.
Spray the corner. And get them right. See, brothers are different. They gonna snatch that off. Boom. And see, that's how brothers gonna do. And when they come out, we gonna say, you better ask somebody about me, baby. I'm daddy. Don't even call me my name. Just call me daddy. Women are different. They get their stuff done. They be like, girl, oh, this ain't nothing. I just did a little something. I'm like, you looking good. And I smell good for real. I can't even smell myself. You knew you were smelling good when you came out. Why women? What's the difference in that, Damali? Because I'm telling the truth. Listen. Women know they looking good, and the first thing they gonna say, "Oh, I just threw on a little something."
Well, and I think, but this is the thing, though. People are such haters, though. So you always have those haters out there that'll be like, "Oh yeah, she cute, but look at her shoes," or "She cute, but look at her nails," or "She cute, but see." It's always the butt crew.
The butt
gotta have something. Yeah.
So leave the butt out of it.
Leave the butt out of it.
Give the compliment.
If you're cute, you're just cute.
Yeah.
If you got on a cute dress, it's just cute. Just leave it at that.
Look, this is June. It's summertime. It's 2026. This is the time to be outside.
Yeah.
So brothers, keep doing your push-ups. Women, keep doing your squats. Come on outside and just present your best self.
Yes.
And just do what you can.
Let's go ahead and do the feud because we're about to run out of time.
Let's do it.
Because we just had a great time.
Look, we love y'all on the show. If you don't mind, click share because after we do the feud, we do got some nuggets to give to you because, hey, the party going to keep on going. Yes. We got so much big stuff coming up. That's why I'm glad we can have fun because despite the news and some of the crazy stuff that's going on, when you listen to Community Wake Up, our goal is to insert something into you so that your energy and your vibes and stuff will be good. So, look, I'm 3 in a row with this feud thing. I ain't forget about that now. The weekend wasn't that long. No, 4.
No, yeah, you are 4. You broke, you broke it. Yes.
Oh, yeah. And then I got it because you had a surprise bonus.
I did.
I had lost.
I did.
I was singing the song, I'm going down. I was going on down. Yes. And Damali said I got a surprise.
I'm going to do a fast money round today as well.
Again for 10?
Again for 10.
Oh, my God. You got to give somebody a heads up on this kind of stuff. You got to mentally.
I just did.
Yeah, right before we get ready to take off.
Okay.
Anyway.
You're okay.
Give them the rules of the game.
Okay, so here we go. Today's theme is organization because success doesn't happen by accident. Whether it's a family, business, church, school, or community, organization helps turn vision into reality.
Just the fact that you said that success don't happen by accident.
Correct. Dang, it does not happen by accident.
Yeah, unless you hit the lottery, and if you do, you're going to lose that money quick. So if you get real success,
right,
you have to
real
be intentional.
Success. Okay, so what I did is I asked 100 people in the community these 3 questions plus a bonus, and then I'm going to give you a fast money round today just because I just want to do it. Okay, so what I'm going to give you are the 4 top answers of my 100 people.
Right.
Your job is to give me the number 1 answer out of all 4 answers. There is no E, there is no all of the above. So
and it's my job to tell you who she was asking these 100 questions to. So, the weekend, it was crunk around here. So, of course, she was live. You can watch the video later after the show. She asked 25 people that was part of the Route 66 Wakeup Braden situation. She was going from car to car, asking these people because they came from all over the country.
Yeah.
She was asking. So she got 25 from there.
Yes.
She also went with Ben Crump and talked to him about some of his cases. She asked people on his cases, 25 people, right? Then right after that, of course, Fantasia. See, I don't know what happened, but Fantasia took off her shoes, and then Damali took off her shoes. I'm like, I don't really know I don't know if you're supposed to take your shoes off. Now Damali leaving, she ain't found her shoes yet.
Right.
I think Fantasia, but she asked Fantasia 25 questions. And then last but not least, she ended on Greenwood at the historic Vernon AME Church, and she asked 25 church members on Sunday, 25 questions. So you can't Google this stuff. Right. You just got to go with your best thoughts. So govern yourself accordingly.
So here we go. Question number 1. Name something every successful organization needs. Is it A, leadership, B, a plan, C, communication, or D, teamwork?
Golly, read it one more time. Let me get there.
Name something every successful organization needs. Is it A, leadership, B, a plan, C, communication, or D, teamwork?
I'm going with a plan.
And Steven says a plan. So that's
and
B.
Then like a man with a plan.
Steven and Charles. All right, what the rest of y'all got? Teresa says B.
What's B?
That's a plan.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else? Richie says B.
Brenda's been gone all day. That's probably gonna show up now.
AJ says B.
Oh my goodness. Read the question again, because whenever everybody's saying it, she's gonna say none of y'all got it right. Read it again, because I already see what this is.
Name something every successful organization needs. Is it A, leadership, B, a plan, C, communication, or D, teamwork? Mom says B as well. Pearlie says B.
Shoot, we the 25 people now. We the 100 people.
And Mr. Larry says teamwork. You know, that's a hard question. I can make a claim for all 4 of those choices.
Man, me too.
So Mr. Larry says teamwork. That's D.
Mm-hmm. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Brenda says B. I got Mama, Pearlie.
What y'all got?
Ooh. All right.
Will the streak continue or not?
No. That's his choice. Martisha says D. Hey, Martisha, how are you?
Martisha, welcome
I didn't
to
even
the show.
see you this weekend either. Normally I run into you somewhere.
Man, but Dr. Molly, it was thousands of people
It was
out
so
there at
many
Legacy
people, my
Fest. So if
God.
we miss you, we even miss Marquise. So you know it has to be a lot of people.
Linda said you just took my smile away. Come on, Linda, girl, you got it.
You got it.
All right, here's the question one more time. Name something every successful organization needs. Is it A, leadership, B, a plan, C, communication, or D, teamwork? Remember, this is the organization edition. Hey, Laura, she's on. She says B.
What's going on, Laura? Welcome to the show.
All right, so question with answer. Go ahead and get this one over with. Sharon says A. Got you, Sharon. Okay, so the question number 1. Name something every successful organization needs. Is it A, leadership, B, a plan, C, communication, or D, teamwork? Laura, Pearlie, Brenda, Stephen, Charles, Teresa, Richie, AJ, and Mom, you are all correct. The answer is B, a plan. Without a plan, people may be busy but not productive. Ooh. You need a roadmap before you start the journey.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, question number 2. Name something that causes organizations to struggle. Is it A, poor communication, B, lack of funding, C, no leadership, or D, lack of participation?
That's, hey, go and read it again. I just...
Name something that causes organizations to struggle. Is it A, poor communication, B, lack of funding, C, no leadership, or D, lack of participation?
On poor communication.
You're going to say poor communication. That's A. Charles says A. Laura says D.
Yeah, I got D on the side. I feel like it's A or D. What's D?
Steve, what you got? You got A.
Yeah, I'm A with D on the side. A with
all right,
D on
where's the rest of y'all? Y'all done got scared? Oh, AJ says A.
Mr. Energizer?
Yeah.
Our Arkansas ambassador?
Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to read the question again. Name something that causes organizations to struggle. Is it A, poor communication, B, lack of funding, C, no leadership, or D, lack of participation? Let's see. Teresa says A. Morticia says D.
It seems like it's gonna be A or D. Everybody's saying A or D. That's why I say A and D on the side.
Richie says A. Mama says A. Richie, Mama, Morticia, Teresa. Okay, let's go ahead and do question with answer. Name something that causes organizations to struggle. Is it A, poor communication, B, lack of funding, C, no leadership, or D, lack of participation? Brenda says B.
Ooh.
Teresa, Richie, Mom, Charles, Stephen, and AJ, you are all correct. And Sharon, you are all correct. The answer is A.
What's going on, Sharon?
Poor communication. It says many problems happen when people don't know what's going on. People can't support what they don't understand.
It's the song say, "Come and talk to me."
Okay.
I really wanna. That's a whole different kind of situation.
Yeah.
Not that kind of communication.
No.
Leave Casey and JoJo out of it.
Right. All right. Question number 3. Y'all doing good today.
Hey, we in our bag.
Yeah.
Come on.
Question number 3. Name something organized people do regularly. Is it A, set goals, B, make lists, C, follow a schedule, or D, prioritize tasks?
That's all the same thing.
Listen, my 100 people don't think so.
That's all a different variation of the same thing.
Well, pick one of the variations.
Well, my variation I'm going to pick is read it again.
Name something organized people do regularly. Is it A, set goals, B, make lists, C, follow a schedule, or D, prioritize tasks?
Oh my God, this is all the same thing. What my people? Ancestor, come in here, Damali. She was doing good.
AJ says D.
I'm on a struggle bus with this one.
Uh-oh.
AJ said D. He D and he dancing. Anybody dancing got a quick
Laura
answer.
says B.
What's the answers again?
A, set goals, B, make lists, C, follow a schedule, or D, prioritize tasks. Teresa says B.
People on YouTube just said, please read it again.
Name something organized people do regularly. Is it A, set goals, B, make lists, C, follow a schedule, or D, prioritize tasks? Richie says D.
I'm going to say prioritize tasks.
That's D. That's Charles. D? Uh-huh.
Cousin Richie, I'm rolling with you, man.
Set goals. That is A. Mr. Larry. Got him. Who else? Richie, Teresa. Stephen, what you got? You on D. All right. Mama says B. Sharon said A and D. Sharon, now we talked about this from the get-go. There is, you can't pick two.
You got to put one on the side. You got to go A with D on the side.
Morticia says B. All right. Anybody? Okay. I'm going to do question with answer. Name something organized people do regularly. Is it A, set goals, B, make lists, C, follow a schedule, or D, prioritize tasks? Nobody got it right. The answer is C, follow a schedule.
Ooh. Structure
creates consistency. Successful people often have routine.
I told you. I didn't feel good about this one.
All right, so we're going to go to the bonus round.
So we're going to act like that question.
5 points.
We can act like that question didn't even exist.
So y'all tally up your points because there's so many of y'all with answers that I can't keep up.
I got mine. I'm 2 for 2 because nobody got the other one, so it don't matter.
Okay, so the bonus round. Name something communities gain when they are organized. Is it A, progress, B, unity, C, resources, or D, opportunity? AJ's thinking. Sharon says D.
I like D. I'm going with D. That's what my first mind said, so I gotta go with it.
Okay, so Sharon, we got Charles.
Yep, because they said a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Okay, anybody else? Name something communities gain when they are organized. Is it A, progress, B, unity, C, resources, or D, opportunity?
There might be unity when they organize.
Morticia said D.
Unity or opportunity?
Name something communities gain when they are organized. Is it A, progress, B, unity, C, resources, or D, opportunities? Mr. Larry says opportunity, which that is D. Morticia, Teresa says B. Sharon said D.
Yeah, that's one
Richie said A.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
Steven says A. Who else said A? Pearlie says A. AJ says A. AJ, Pearlie, okay. Brenda says A. Mama says D. Okay, Let's go ahead. Question with answer. Name something communities gain when they are organized. Is it A, progress, B, unity, C, resources, or D, opportunity? Richie, Stephen, Pearlie, AJ, and Brenda, you are correct. The answer is A for 5 points. Yes, killed it. Okay, but we have the fast money round.
And I love fast money.
So this one is worth 10 points.
Meet me at the casino.
Organization creates what? Blank. Organization creates blank. Is it 1, success, 2, order, 3, progress, 4, accountability, or 5, results?
Results.
You say results?
Say it with your chest. Get it over with. Because, Richie, if I get it and y'all miss it, I am still the champ.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to say it again.
But if they get
fast
right.
money round. Here's the question. Organization creates blank.
I don't like that it's called fast money because if they get it right, they're going to take my crown fast.
Exactly. Organization creates blank. Is it 1, success, 2, order, 3, progress, 4, accountability, or 5, results? AJ says results. So that would be 5.
I said results first.
You said results first. Teresa said results. Laura said results. So that's progress. That's number 3. Stephen. Love the show. What did she say? Love the show's upbeat vibe and positivity. I've been so glued to the show. My kitchen sink ran over. Girl.
Oh, hold on. We got a flood.
Sharon, girl. I love it. Teresa says results. And I got her. AJ, Laura. Okay. Who else? Pearlie says results.
Cousins coming to get my trophy.
Sharon says results.
What Richie gonna say? Richie is
Richie,
meditating.
What you got? I'll read it one more time. Organization creates blank. Is it 1, success, 2, order, 3, progress, 4, accountability, or 5, results? Okay, so AJ said 5. Okay. All right, so is that it? Nobody else gonna weigh in?
I gotta go with A because if I got the same thing my cousin Pearlie got,
Richie says
win.
order. That's 2. Richie.
I'm going with A because if she say A, I still got the crown.
So you're saying number 1?
Yes.
That's what you're gonna go with?
Yeah.
Okay. So
because
Charles
if I get, I think it's 5, but if I get it and cousin Pearlie get it, I still lose. I'm gonna be the first one to lose. I'm gonna be the first one to allow my cousin won.
Silly.
So I'm going with A.
Richie says order. Brenda says results.
What does order be?
Or yes.
I said A, which is success.
Uh-huh.
What's the question again?
Organization creates blank. Is it 1, success, 2, order, 3, progress, 4, accountability, or 5, results?
I'm gonna say accountability.
Accountability. So that's 4. You're all over the place.
I can't go with Richie and my cousin because then they're gonna be the first one to win. They'll be mad and turn the show off. So
mom says 2. So 2 is order. Let's see who else. Richie, order. Linda says number 1.
Ooh, success. You by yourself.
No, yeah, you are.
It's
by
called
yourself.
Sitting at the dock
Richie
of the
says
bay.
change to number 1. Y'all tripping now. Look at my paper. Look at my paper. I'm like scratching out stuff and doing stuff. Okay, so Richie and Linda are with number 1. Y'all tripping. Y'all are straight tripping. Okay, so here we go. Anybody else want to make a change while I'm scratching out the paper? Anybody else?
As soon as you finish reading it, somebody gonna change.
Okay, so here we go. This is the fast money round.
10 points.
Organization creates blank. Is it 1, success, 2, order, 3, progress, 4, accountability, or 5, results? Linda and Richie, you are correct. 1 is correct. Success is the answer.
I said it and changed it.
You said it.
Well, you know, no. No. You know what? No. No, you Booker T Hornets.
No.
You Booker T Hornets. No, hold on.
You said it and changed. Y'all,
no.
Listen.
No.
Go back and watch the tape.
No.
We're going to have a review.
What had happened was this.
Yeah.
I told Richie don't be following me. Didn't I say that? So I went with A. He had picked something else.
Right.
I seen you text him.
You
say Booker T. Hold on. I seen you and your mama texting on the phone. I seen your mama. I seen through
Mama
the camera.
didn't even get it right either. She said 2.
And so then Richie gonna switch to my answer. So I had to switch.
You didn't have to switch.
I had to switch because I can't have what him and cousin Pearly have.
Look, AJ said Rock said no.
You see, Richie, you can't do the show. You can't do the feud
Richie
no more.
said the sweep. I'm back.
Oh, I had him. You see what happened?
Richie said I'm back.
Richie
said
seen
I'm
me.
back.
I had the trophy already on my head. He gonna say switch me to A with Charles. Now I got to switch again. Cousin Freddie probably sitting over there like, you know what? I'm leaving this show.
Oh God, this is hilarious.
See the whole
Linda is running. She said I'm running. Y'all is crazy.
Oh my God.
Okay, so here we go. This is the bigger message. Organization requires planning, communication, leadership, and teamwork. One reason Black Wall Street became one of the most successful Black communities in America was because people were organized around business ownership, economic cooperation, education, and community development. Because when communities become organized, they stop reacting and they start building.
With that, we're going to take a break so I can call my therapist. Because I had my hand on the crown. Richard done came and made the room overcrowded. I had to go to a different room. And then that's
the swoop in
sent me to the boom boom room. And knowing I don't hang out in the boom boom room.
Teresa said, Charles, get in the corner.
We taking a break. I'm going to call my therapist. We got a lot of great things coming up in the community that you do not want to miss. Great job, Richard. We miss you on the show. It's nothing like showing up and doing a sweep. So congratulations to you. I'm a sore loser, but I can still shake a hand and say congratulations. We'll be right back on the Community Wake Up Show with Charles and Damali. Coming up next, our upcoming events. Are we going to do a small business spotlight?
We do have a small
Black
business
History Trivia.
Black History Trivia.
And we only got 10 more minutes. It's raining in Tulsa, 75 degrees.
We may not do a small business spotlight today.
All right. Well, we'll be right back. We're going to find out. Love y'all. Y'all stay tuned in.
Looking to take your event to the next level with professionalism and energy? Contact World One Development. We host events, have radio personalities, offer community engagement and videography. We also do live radio remotes, red carpet appearances, create promos, event recaps, drops, and flyers. We also create customized advertising packets to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at worldonedevelopment.com. You can also reach us on social media at World One Development. EduRec is the place where education and recreation meets. At EduRec, we have a host of programs such as Spring Break Camp, Summer Camp, and After School. It's located at 5424 North Madison Avenue. To donate, sponsor, or volunteer for any of our programs at EduRec, go to edurectulsa.com. Call EduRec today at 918-430-3947. And you can also visit us on any of our social media platforms at EduRec Tulsa. EduRec Tulsa, where education and recreation meet.
Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry, Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2120 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
The 36th Street North Event Center is proud to kick off another great season of social gatherings with family and friends. And no matter what the size of your next event, the 36th Street North Event Center has you covered. From event decor to live DJs, even catering, and a world-class sound and lighting system, 36th Street North has your event covered. We offer a state-of-the-art event booking and planning process from start to finish. And whether you're hosting 100 or 1,000, 36th Street North Event Center is the premier event center of North Tulsa, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. Share the experience at 36th Street North Event Center and see why we are the #1 choice for upscale events. From weddings to birthdays, corporate functions, holiday parties, and so much more. Visit us today at 36theventcenter.com or call and reserve your spot at 918-200-9046.
You know what? It's really not that bad being up at 5 a.m.
Damali, you know what? You're absolutely right. The only thing better is we on 5 days a week.
7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
It's the Community Wake Up, our brand new morning show.
Right here on NYCU.FM.
And simulcast on KBOB 89.9 FM.
We got your Black History Trivia.
We got your medical report.
Don't forget the police report.
Your local, national, and international news.
Always the latest on upcoming events.
The Divine Nine and the HBCU check-ins.
And most importantly, we can't do it without you.
And make sure you join us each and every day.
It's the Community Wake Up
with Charles and Damali. Welcome back to the Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street on the historic Greenwood. We appreciate you tuning in on NYCU.FM radio station. You tune in locally right here on KBOB 89.9 FM where we tell our story our way. You also locked in on YouTube, the official World One Development news you can use. And congratulations to the new king, Richie Anderson of the Black Wall Street Family Feud. Damali, I might ask you the fastest question of all time because it's been burning on my mind. I want to know your quick thought.
Not burning on your
mind.
Burning
on my mind.
What?
So, in breaking news, a female judge was in her chamber and the chief of police came in and took over his hat and they did a little something and got caught. She was married and he was married. It's just all over media. With you being in the legal field, your degree is criminal justice. You've been in the courtroom and it's a sacred place. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts to what happened with that situation?
Totally unethical.
Ooh.
Totally unethical. Absolutely. Y'all should have took that to a hotel or something. I don't know what y'all thought y'all was doing.
I think it was really it's layered bad.
I mean, just unprofessional, unethical. I mean, just crazy.
Well, your first thing is you married, he married. Mm-hmm. You a judge, he the chief of police. Mm-hmm. Y'all in her chamber and you're loud. Well, people done recorded it.
And put your business all out in the street.
And now your business.
Your sheets is in the street.
How embarrassing.
Y'all ain't even had no sheets, though. Y'all had
no sheets.
Your robe. Your robe was in the streets.
There was it when you saw that at first. I think I don't even believe this, but too many people got video.
I was like, this has got to be fake news. I was like, this cannot be real. This has got to be fake news.
All I'm gonna say is we got to do better.
Got to do better.
I can only imagine the amount of work you had to put in to be a judge, the amount of work you had to put in to be the chief of police, the amount of work you had to put in to be married to your husband, married to your wife, and the people that you have to lead because
the divorce court
are the leader. Now you got to be in that same courtroom filing for divorce, maybe losing your job, maybe all kind of stuff in the same courtroom. So it's be careful out here in these streets, and it's tough when you at that level and you do that. I don't know. Yes. Anyway, I don't know if y'all heard about that. We're gonna let it go, but nevertheless, pray because
be careful.
We should,
like we say, you never know who's watching
or listening. For that matter.
So just be careful. Just mind your business.
So put your chief hat back on and put the what you call the thing to hit the
gavel. Put
the gavel. The gavel is now unsacred. You got to get rid of that gavel.
Ew.
Yeah, you got to throw that. You got to throw that one in the
Yuck. Okay. So Joy McCondra, she says, "Good morning, community. Please visit the mass grave installation on 11th and 11th Street, Route 66." Miss Joy, do you have a time for us? Let us know. And then Richie says, Margie says hello. Margie is his wife. We have been in Florida for almost a month. Ryan graduated from Bethune-Cookman University, HBCU, with a bachelor's degree in biology. He graduated with a 3.9. Now, y'all don't know why we excited. We excited because we watch these babies grow up.
Come on.
He graduated with a 3.9 GPA, earned the highest category of honors as a summa cum laude graduate. He started an internship in Orlando and will be working with the Ginsberg Scholars Program in Nemours Children's Hospital. Congratulations, Ryan. Oh my God. That is so amazing. I am so proud. Thank you so much for sharing.
I don't even want to talk about nothing else but about Ryan. Ryan is the most humble, laid back, tallest person you ever want to see.
He might need to go up against Wemby.
Tell him after he finished with all this great education that he got, all this geniusness that's going on. Congratulations to you, Richie and Margie, because it's nowadays it's not as easy to raise kids with social media and so much going on. So to see this level of excellence says a lot about your entire family.
Congratulations.
So, Brian, keep doing your thing, man. I'm going to need you. When you finish all that, come see us first because we need all of your services.
Always.
Always. So, congratulations. Continue to have a good time in Florida if you're still there.
Yes.
And Damali, I love when people share.
Nemours Children's Hospital is where you're going to be. I love it. So you're going to be in Orlando. So that gives me an opportunity to go see the beach.
Just like that.
Yeah, I'll go visit Ryan and then go to the beach.
That's our feel-good story of the day.
Yes, I love it. Okay, so we're about to wrap this show up. On Saturday, June 6th, there's going to be an album release party here at the 36th Street North Event Center. For those of you who are our age, you know who Big Bub is.
Big Bub.
Big Bub is going to be in the building. Along with Jay Friday, they're going to be performing. So that is this weekend on Saturday, June 6th at the 36th Street North Event Center. It is going to be a whole vibe. So you guys come on down, get your tickets, and come on down. We're going to have a great time. I'll have more information tomorrow because I forgot to bring it into the studio today.
You know what I got to do? I got to tell my oldest daughter's birthday is Saturday. Glow.
So
I got to tell her happy birthday every day until she get to the day. So Glow, happy birthday early.
Happy birthday.
But her birthday is on June 6th.
Saturday.
Right.
Okay. The EduRec Unplugged Summer Camp is going to happen starting on Monday. We still have some slots available. Registration is $50. Tuition is $20 a day. You can go to edurectulsa.com to register your child. Don't forget that on June 20th, Juneteenth is going to take place June 19th through 21st. Right. They're implementing a new system. You have got to register for Juneteenth. Now, we're going to talk about this tomorrow because I ain't got time to get on my soapbox today, but we're going to talk about it tomorrow about the registration for Juneteenth. But go to TulsaJuneteenth.org in order to register, and then we'll talk about it tomorrow. The Tulsa Empowerment Network, they're having a meeting on June 20th at the 36th Street North Event Center, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. Tomorrow, we're talking about time stewardship.
Come on now.
Which that's going to be a great topic. And don't forget, if you'd like to advertise your business or event, you can go to nycu.fm and submit an inquiry. Somebody from our office will get back in contact with you. And the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program belong solely to the host, their guests, each and every one of you that have put in your opinion, and not necessarily to this station, affiliate, organization, committee, or other group or individual associated with nycu.fm or KBOB 89.9 FM.
See y'all on tomorrow on the Community Wake Up, 7 to 9 a.m. Y'all be blessed. Have a great Tuesday. We'll see you on Hump Day Wednesday.
We love y'all.
I'm Charles Harper.
I'm Damali Wilson.
And we out.